Because as we all know, elections matter. And when folks vote, they order what they want, and in this case, they got what they asked for. What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid.
So Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So basically that's wrong.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time. We have the power today to have an impact on tomorrow, and we can't shortchange the significance of that.
Should we have done that sooner?
We are doing it.
But should we have done it sooner?
We are doing it. Here's the motivation. You. Figure out what kind of gives you, your brain like a tingle. I mean, the thing about Doug is that he is exactly who he is. If you want to figure out how to get across town to some restaurant you heard is great, you usually do Google. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. It was a debate. That the whole reason, literally, it was a debate. It was called a debate. We must together work together. It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. It's so fundamental. We do things that are about saying that our Department of Justice is going to do these investigations. We have the ability to see what can be, unburdened by what has been, and then to make the possible actually happen. Working women who are working full-time, year-round. I am here, standing here. Imagine a future based on what we've just been able to see, and because we've seen it or not doesn't mean it hasn't happened. To see where we are headed, where we are going, and our vision for where we should be. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I went off script a little bit. I think that there can be no higher priority than what we have been clear is our highest priority. As one nation, undivided, out of many, one. Can't get around it. Can't get around without it. You are the mayor. I do believe that we should have rightly believed, but we certainly believe that certain issues are just settled. It is the responsibility as a chief legal officer, which each of them has a responsibility of being. This is a community in the Mississippi Delta that has a long history of being part of America's history. Healthcare from the neck down and healthcare from the neck up, that's called mental health care. Which is why we will work together and continue to work together. And to work together as we continue to work together on, and I know we will work on this together. Let people make the most intimate decisions that are about what I call heart and home. You need to go. I need to be able to get where you need to go. And so we're working on bringing down basically the cost of what life requires for people. We will assist Jamaica in COVID recovery by assisting in terms of the recovery efforts in Jamaica that have been essential to, I believe, what is necessary.
When all else fails, we can rip the horse's eyes and make